it was not pretty for Fnatic.
No, it really wasn't. It was very much, you know, happened in the same fashion that we kind of saw those first two maps come through, but it looks like they're not going to be making really any adjustments on this. It's still going to be Kayak going with the Waylay, not going to be seeing the Yoru here, Chronicles on the Breach.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I don't think it worked on the previous time. Maybe with this one, I just think that, first of all, Kayak, I think he should be on the Euro. I think much more value, much more comfort for him.
Agreed.
The way that NRG pushes him out of spaces, he has to use his entire kit just to survive that one first engagement, and we are seeing how NRG is playing. And they're just doubling down and keep going.
And one of the things that was really cooking up the last time was Sam on that harbor. Nobody else really plays this agent on this map. They have to look back at that tape and figure out how to counteract it because he was regularly cooking them, players playing behind the walls.
I think for Fnatic, the exact side at the start of this tournament is all about those B exits.
Yeah.
And they were beautiful. It's just about whether NRG have this problem solved for them. If the B exits work for Fnatic, there's going to be momentum going into that defense.
Let's not forget, yesterday, Boaster said with passion that they figured out Abyss. The question on our minds is whether or not it's enough, whether or not they made the appropriate adjustments to stop these America's giants, truly, at this point in this series, and whether they can stop them here and now. But for NRG, they are one map away from becoming our next world champions. Can Fnatic make another Fnatic comeback happen? Let's send it back to your casters, Pansy and Hypoc.
This could still be one of the most dominant victories in history here. NRG with the opportunity to smash the legacy of Fnatic in a comfortable 3-mapper.
There's only been 4 teams to pull off a best-of-5 reverse sweep. Fnatic are one of that exclusive club, but they have to do it again. And we come to Abyss, where previously to the NRG series, Fnatic actually started 16-0 in terms of attacking rounds. Absolutely flawless, hadn't missed a beat. Is the side swap enough here to pin their hopes to? And for me, last time, Scuba, the absolute hero for NRG here on Abyss.
This is tense. And glad Mini said it, though, as well. They do need Boaster to be the calm leader of this side to make it feel possible, because by all rights, NRG have set the bar sky high. Domination on the first 2 maps, and now it's do or die.
Tom will initially take control of mid alpha. See on the other side of this, previously unable to find any sort of value from this position.
Got you.
Tag will come through here. Fnatic very quickly will descend upon the B site, or at least poised to.
Time to jump.
Harder, yeah.
Just a second away from being in the right place, but Kayak trying to gap close. Going to take a lot of damage for that, though. Marder sends him scurrying.
I was going to say, the TP wasn't even safe there, but Fnatic...
They're going to walk the wall. Are they double flashing this? I thought they were both going to swing, but no. In the end, it's Crashes to deny Som, but Scuba is holding the line again. Just coming alive when it matters. The flank gets absolutely decimated as well. We're in a 2v2. Plant's going to be in.
Revealing area.
Chronicle still has some util as well. I'm not sure on the timing of the stun, but 20 seconds away from another recon.
We asked Crashies to have an upswing. 2 kills already. Kron going to be watching the cross, but now denied vision. Ethan gap closing. First step forward, Brock again. Beautiful shot, and Chronicle blind and buried. NRG right back to business.
It's Brock once more. With the investment, will find the pistol round.
Scuba again.
Yeah, I think Fnatic have a decent read. You can see the awareness of what NRG like to do in throwing this wall up, sitting right behind it, forcing Fnatic to be diligent, not allowing that freedom or free passage.
Perfect, Ethan. Perfect.
See immediately the same approach on display in the pistol round.
Yeah.
It's only really the casualties along the way that make that sort of approach even feasible for NRG. Just keep your eyes on the denial of information towards Alpha in mid. NRG won't be contesting that area very often. But the way that Alpha's going to be kept in check.
Again, it's something that I actually quite liked from NRG, how they approach their mid-splits, how dangerous they can be on those pacey crunches towards A. But Kayak has found some timing here. Now, it will be kept in mind by NRG. You can see already Som there just jump spotting over the top.
I'm not sure he's necessarily noted here because he is cutting sound, so we Alpha and Kayak, both with Sheriffs.
We're trying to sell this kind of mid-A look here, right? Progress from Crashies towards ult. And Spike is still towards B. And this is the fake being sold. Now, one has bitten on it, but not two. It does force some out of position. So quite a nicely crafted idea. But Scuba then gets a little curious and finds Kayak. There is another, but it's been scored off. That's Alpha. They are crossing the T's and dotting the I's, man. They've got everything under wraps. Get plant in play. Again, lighter weaponry here, but they have at least made NRG work a bit harder for this.
The collapse is just so decisive once more from NRG. Massive advantage here in the retake.
Yeah, it's fraught with danger for Fnatic, even trying to keep themselves safe. There is no safety here. It is an absolute shutout again, as just Boaster alive, and he has been denied everything so far. NRG, 5 standing, and looking solid as a rock, man.
Yeah, and actually going to have Scuba's ultimate online for Fnatic's first buy round here.
They brought weapons made of
Further salt in the wound.
Ironic.
Crashies does actually have the Hunter's Fury. Didn't spot that actually making progress in the meantime.
Rip and tear.
The back of just the 2 kills. See if there's any plan in place here.
Now we win.
Set things in motion. Need to see an early response. It goes without saying for Fnatic. We can't keep relying on them in these deficits.
See how they look. First opportunity to fight back. A bonus left with NRG. The Stinger's still there. Marshall from Marder.
Deploying drone.
Brought a little bit of something. Early.
Shot that.
Spike is with Crashy, so does show a lot of intention.
Immediately on the back of that though, Marder is looking to take a very, very deep position here. In the information game firmly in NRG's favour.
It looks like Boast is the one trying to fact find over towards B as well, so maybe trying to clear over towards that. Are they expecting this crunch through mid? I mean, there's 2 players up there.
Well, it's another thing, just look at what's happening in the downtime. There's so little pressure from Fnatic that NRG are able to just control these key points of the map and not allow any threat to develop. It's rinse and repeat for NRG. Marder is going to get behind this as well.
Yeah,
See it very quickly.
This is perfect from them. This is
30
such
seconds
a great read, and Fnatic are none the wiser.
I
They've
don't think
threaded
Alpha's
the
heard
needle.
this.
No, not at all. So he goes back and checks on mid, sees nothing, feels, okay, this is great.
Crashes his knife out.
This looks like a disaster waiting to happen. Bullet to the back of the brain. And everybody is here from NRG. And with 13 seconds, it's simply not enough. It's tailor-made poison. Brewed by the NRG camp and forced down the throat of Fnatic. 4 seconds, round's done.
It's just baffling. Still waiting for the moment for the penny to drop for Fnatic. I wouldn't surprise to see another very, very early timeout here, but the further concern is kind of seeing hints that Milan and Scar are identifying this, but in between maps, we're not seeing.
Austin, nice ult, bro. Austin, what happened to your ult?
Said you wanted a villain.
Yeah, there he is.
Giving it large.
But he's allowed so much space. It's another example where it's like,
Late cancel on the plan there.
the smallest possible thing to go wrong amounts to a huge, huge issue for Fnatic.
Now, a mid-attempt, but Marder, operator ready, gonna hear Kayak close. Sends him away, but Som's lost in the meantime. This is a much better tempo from them. They found a body to drop untraded.
Marder also very low,
Oh.
but fortunate enough to find that kill onto Scuba. be able
Oh,
to
but
bait
Ethan's
out
heard
the...
it. It's an
Oh,
extended
no.
bonus. You're not going to do
Oh,
this
no.
again, Ethan. This could be everything. Smoke comes in.
How many?
They've fallen for it.
How many?
Hook, line, and sinker!
Oh, he's cleared!
But someone checked, someone looked, but Marta is on site. 5 HP. He's holding this down. Crashies. Hesitation on the steps up here. Fear shown, but a found player. Marta gone. 3v2. Hard fought for. Crashies trying to over-deliver. Scuba down low as well. Hesitation on both sides, but Crashies in the middle of all of this fight. Finally, Fnatic get one on the board.
I mean, thank God for that, because Alpha is a million miles away from this. Again, still seeing hesitation to go forward. The op is noted. Marta finds a kill, but Fnatic freeze on the back of it. You see Crashies edging further and further towards sight. Oh, beautiful closer there from Chronicle. But it's like they're walking the tightrope every single round.
It's like pulling teeth, getting
Yeah.
a single advantage. You can talk about the Odin, but it isn't just that. NRG are a hell of a scary side. Now Brock, like pretty up close here, does take a lot of damage. Should be able to react in kind. Sets up Ethan, takes away the tip of the spear, and now Fnatic gonna miss that burst. There's 4 players already on A.
To get through the choke point here, Kayak shut down once more. But previously was giving us something to get behind. I think a 1 and 4 so far. Fnatic will call the rotate here. Still bodies in position. Alpha trying to plant the seed of doubt.
Here.
Again, he's not really, he's just making noise. There's not any pressure towards the site here.
All the time. This re-clear Boaster. Gonna catch Som just a second earlier than he hoped.
Big damage actually as well onto Scuba, but Marta has found Chronicle in response. He got another one!
That's 2 huge kills, and Scuba, yeah, a little low on HP. But Crashies gonna have to be careful now. You're not gonna get the exact timing you want, mate. Get your gun back out! Oh no! Almost wanted a little too much, and Alpha left in a dire scenario. Looked like it was possible until then. Scuba is just dominant on that B site.
4-1, Fnatic locked out once more. The response from Marta in mid
Oof.
is just beautiful.
This.
Chronicle slapped on the first poster. Oh yeah, and bear in mind, Scuba's a one-shot there. One shot. The frustration speaks volumes
Yeah. We
on Boaster's face right now.
might be seeing this year's most open heartbreak. But as it stands, NRG on the verge to do something most thought impossible. 4-1. It's telling a similar story to the last maps. And again, look at Marta. This man is coming into his own on the big stage. Sharp as hell. Great timing. Finding good information on this.
Obviously gonna try and commit here. Marta once more gonna potentially catch Alpha, and he does.
Oh, he is walking around. Perfectly positioned. Perfectly playing. Ethan fancies a go at it as well. And Fnatic absolutely floundering here. It's Crashies with nothing to say. This is once again, Mike, the same story.
Just over and over again, NRG finding the right moment to go hunting. And I've said it already a couple of times this series, Fnatic aren't being given the same sort of freedom. They are typically, these sort of matchups, NRG just have the read on how Fnatic like to play the map. And my God, would I love to be a fly on the wall for this timeout right now.
You saw it there, especially on Boaster. The thing about wanting something so badly is that NRG want it too. Who doesn't? A chance to touch that trophy. A chance to be the undisputed best. And Fnatic, yes, they have had some of the highest accolades. Some of the most impressive highs. There's also the downside,
I was going
Mike.
to say, yeah, the opposite side of that is Fnatic are no strangers to the lowest of lows. I mean, Boaster is an IGL that has been forged through failures, effectively, in the last 5 years of Valorant. Absolutely no strangers to this sort of situation, being down and out. But it takes so much to ask that once more of this team.
Cutting through.
For NRG, it's round by round. It's kill by kill.
They're going aggressive here, potentially.
Why not? Kick them when they're down. Make it hurt. Make them know you are that next generation, that big threat that's coming up. And Precious has the spike here. If Marder strikes now,
Oh my
you
God,
are
it's
lucky.
just...
The timing here. And Marder again is running rings around them.
He
This
has
timing.
had his finger on the pulse these last few rounds.
He's feeling it perfectly. And then you look at the rotations over
Yeah,
towards CT.
he is orchestrating this
Spot on.
entire stack.
God, this
And Fnatic are none the wiser once more.
not a clue. An Alpha given freedom, but only to be put back in his cage, it feels like. They know that that's the area he could have taken up residency in.
Again, look at the time it's taking Fnatic. Marder has shift walked this entire way.
They can't back away now. Stalled out, held at the door. Not again! Marder! Morning, noon, and night! He has Fnatic's number! And now some, now
30
Ethan,
seconds left.
all waiting. They know, in between them and Marder himself is the enemy. And Ethan is just perfectly poised, still doing
forward!
so much! Ethan, he wants that trophy again! And he's so damn close!
Fnatic have no idea what's going on across the map. Once more crashes, backstabbed in the Hunter's Fury.
Look at him.
Ethan TPing forwards here.
Flank again, flank again.
And the frustration really starting to show.
They're better than this, we know they are.
But the worst thing is, with things like that, hearing Crashy say that, Fnatic are going to slow down even more because they're so scared of NRG just dominating the entire map.
And look, if you're a fan of Fnatic, I know this hurts, but the caliber, the quality that NRG are bringing is second to none. Brook reading the play again so well. There is no access here. There is no chance here.
Deploying drone.
This is the brutality of it. This is where we ask the best to show us what they can do. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe they're not done yet. Maybe there's life in Fnatic. They still need to get past the man of the hour, Marder. Scuba as well. Don't forget what he's been doing. But the plant's in play. They're getting flanked again.
Spike planted.
Well, it's going to be able to reveal both positions here for Scuba. Who has to deal with the trip, so at least will be noted now. Marder tanked up a little bit, but still 80 HP.
Pushing them together, that's both players spotted. Scuba can take a breath here. And Marder behind him again, man. This guy is the assassin they can't get away from. Alpha might have heard the crowd for a second, or maybe just considering it. But he has to make something happen. They have to make a move now, NRG. And they are! They fight together! Hope is lost for Fnatic as NRG again reigning supreme.
Just can't get anything going in their favor. And there isn't a single face on that stage for Fnatic that gives you any sort of hope. And almost anticipating
Double
a
timeout.
double timeout. Yeah, I'm seeing the timer pause.
Hey, Adam, come on now. That's us, bro, that's us.
Like I said, before that first series versus NRG, Fnatic hadn't lost an attacking round on Abyss.
God, what a stark contrast.
And now they are made to look like they've never played the map before.
Alpha 0-6, Kayak 1-7, Boaster 3-7, Kron 3-7, Crashies 6-7, and he's been shot in the back of the head twice by Mana. Where are your players now? I know it's hard. I know we're asking a lot.
I mean, for a team that so often we talk about the plot armor, is this just all a ruse? Is it a setup for another Fnatic comeback? Certainly doesn't feel that way right now.
Nope.
You can see Boaster is slightly teary-eyed down on the stage.
It does just feel like we're watching a nightmare come to life for one of these sides. For the other, however, the NRG, it feels so damn good.
And so close as well.
7-1, blistering first 2 maps, barely challenged. This is what dreams are made of. You couldn't ask for a better start. You couldn't ask for a better first 2 maps. And here's standing on Abyss, staring into it perhaps. It's all smiles. What is the answer now? Who will be the one to stand tall? Who will be the point of difference? Alpha finally gets involved. Marder asked to get into this as well, and he's hunting. Finally takes the TP away, but they're fast up mid. Fnatic looking pacier. Looking like they want to try and crunch towards B. Yeah, Scuba's been solid at this though. Sending them scattering as Brock. Boosting the Hunter's Fury, and Scuba still strong as ever on that back line. Oh, it's ults everywhere. It's ults everywhere, but this time it's Ethan behind them. Fnatic can't catch a break. They don't know where to look. They look lost, and Crashy's last alive. And this feels almost unfair. NRG simply better.
8-1 the scoreline. Out of the timeout, nothing for Fnatic. It's just, and this is the benefit of all of the hard work NRG have done in terms of preparation. Now they are reaping the rewards.
God.
And they have absolute freedom across the map, running rings around Fnatic.
They are a true cut above the rest here. Som forced off the early angle, however. And again, pace. Fnatic looking like they just want to try and get into this, which feels mad at round 10 in map 3. Good.
Right, usually it would be a refreshing change to see, but at this point you just think they've hit rock bottom. Throw something out, see what sticks, but there's no margin for error. NRG are just the immovable objects right now.
Truly, truly. And looking at this again, trying to go in on it, but Ethan's still standing tall. You feel like you're trying to just pick whichever option is better, but it's Brock on one side, joined by Ethan. Oh! It's an absolute shutdown again! And it looks simple. It looks easy to do this to one of the most storied teams. Can't sing their praise enough. Alpha left wounded, trailing through the A site. And the ults are there. It just compounds the problems. Just getting more and more. NRG continue the march to 9 now.
Good try.
On the brink for Fnatic, bowing out with a whisper in this grand finals. And it has to be said, one of the most dominant performances from any team on the champion stage across the previous series and now the grand finals.
What are you doing? You're stunned. Get off the bomb.
People doubted their route, saying they had an easier approach to the finals.
Well, they made it look easy.
That's the difference. That's the difference.
Yes.
9-1. Relentless in pursuit to perfection. NRG so close to double digits in just the first half. Som forced away on the early angle and simplistic start towards B, but Kayak will have to freeze. Wait for a moment.
Not back out just yet, but it does. Well, Scuba's found Crashy Zone.
Scuba's been just so solid at this as well. There isn't easy sights to hit. He's got support there now as well. Helps on the way. Does he really need it? Fnatic relinquish that approach.
Som able to just smother the sight and the choke point. Force Fnatic back now. Scuba on this angle. It's good to work. Chronicle will fall.
No trade.
No
anything.
nothing.
Scuba's allowed to be the turret that stands. He knows where Boaster is too. He's on for it. He fancies it. Give it a go. Drop another. Oh, Scuba! Stop blowing my mind. 10-1. I've never seen anything like this. Truly, truly unbelievable scenes.
On the brink of it being another 11-1 half. I mean, the precision, by the way, as well, of this wall, layering behind Scuba's wall. And he wanted it. He wanted the ace. Scuba, who was one of the key components previously versus Fnatic, coming alive once more. Last round broken by from Fnatic as well. Harder defies expectations once more. Finds Alpha again.
Nothing is open, nothing available. Damage again, good damage from Ethan there. They're not even getting a look in at A.
No, no. It's another round where Crash is very lucky to get away with his life here. Hunter's Fury once more, but we know what's happened with that previously. Rourke doing his best Som.
Oh man, you can just see it, the confidence. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. And you can feel how choked out Fnatic are.
Yeah.
There's no breath. There's no signs of life. There's no heartbeat to this team. On the receiving end of simple, clean, good, well-played Valorant. Boaster and Crashies called to do something they've been barely able to achieve with 5.
20 seconds.
The paranoia. They go slightly further astray. This choke point is being held. 13 seconds. They have to take a fight, and all they'll do is fall. Michael, it's 11-1.
It's just heartbreaking to see Fnatic in this sort of position. NRG once more find themselves with a huge advantage.
30.
Yeah, let's go.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
That's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
Hey guys, it's Ethan from NRG. Yeah, made grand finals. It's my second one, so I'm excited, and I'm excited for the guys too. Definitely brings back memories. Walking on stage, very similar to LA. It's not every day you get to walk on stage like that. And yeah, everyone played out of their minds in that game, and I expect nothing less from our grand finals coming up.
Rightfully so.
The guy's been filthy with it. Harder again though, willing to take a risk, and takes their life. Oh, and that is fantastic.
I think the most important thing is kind of who you surround yourself with. So both your teammates directly and also just your support group around you, whether that's family, friends. That is the most important thing, in my opinion. That's what keeps you grounded. That's what keeps you level-headed, even in the lows and the highs too. So it's very important. And I'm excited to see the crowd for grand finals.
All right, quick little look at that Coinbase Econ report there. It is going to be Scuba actually towards the top of the charts. I mean, backbone on the site, Mike. Barely movable.
No, like I said in the previous series, he was one of the key components for NRG. Once more putting on a display. Just so cool, calm, and collected in some of these clutch situations. 16-2 in that opening half on Abyss. Just to note as well, Brock sitting at 11-3, Ethan 11-2, Marder 10-3. Dominant from top to bottom for NRG. And if ever there was a time to find a pistol and get the ball rolling, it's now or never for Fnatic.
Right off the rip, a little bit of show of force to start with, a little bit of info. NRG within touching distance. On the other side, Crashies, Chronicle, waiting on the B site.
NRG just waiting for somebody to rear their head here, but able to TP across. And Som will
nice chip.
Cut sight lines here. Decent shock down. Actually, Fnatic get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, much better. Looking proactive in the play and take it down too. A little bit of chip on the way certainly helped out matters, but don't right out Rourke and Scuba. In the masters of Fnatic's downfall before, Scuba with the evasion can't quite stand. Now just Brock in a 1v3. Very nice. Chronicle with 4.
A sigh of relief from Boaster. Chronicle fairly muted after the 4K. Just a second on the board. Fnatic hopefully be able to get themselves back into this game.
Oh. You boys! Boys, okay, just for you boys, I will send that boys. You see?
Trying to keep the atmosphere light. Ignore the scoreline. Ignore everything to this point. Start fresh. It's maybe the name of the game and maybe all they can hope for. But it takes one round and one mistake.
Well, I was going to say the round twos, after conceding pistols, have looked lethal for NRG, but Chronicle once more will find Marder the most slippery on the side of NRG. Kayak will thread the needle.
Second kill in this game so far, just to tell you. That's how hard he's been having to try and work, and just nothing had worked out. But a very good start. And a show of confidence here, not playing passive, not playing defeated. Heads held high. Maybe off the back of that, a little bit of work from Kron, making it feel doable. Alpha though, set up on A, to deal with the other 3.
Wow, my eyes are down.
Cam will obviously identify what's coming, but they struggled with this wall previously in terms of contesting this site. Once NRG get up close.
Boaster, caution, careful. You're hoping that no one's going to try and push you. Luckily, Alpha's got your back. Just one man alive. He can't quite get his hands on the Vandal. Score will live. The scoreline takes another step.
Be able to maintain the purchase. Just taking a moment to have another word. Drag this out as long as they can. So Crashies, I mean, looks very deflated. Usually one that's...
He's right up there helping.
Yeah, right up there with Boaster.
Yep.
The crowd now with something to cheer for at least, but how far does this half stretch? Where is the breaking point for Fnatic?
Could be here. It's the bonus. 3 Vandals, 1 Bulldog. On the other side, a purchase, of course. And the ult from Som. Early start towards middle. Early exchange, but Kayak backing himself. That's where he's been.
Remove Marder from the round. It's been causing a ton of problems. But NRG will actually find an advantage in terms of positioning here.
Ethan, they don't know about it, but the flash, even on both sides. Kayak coming alive, leaving just some standing. Trade there. Fnatic finally looking a little bit back in this.
Long road ahead of them, but early positives to be found, and you're right, it's Kayak digging deep here to try and be the trend setter for Fnatic. Bonus conversion, but they cannot miss a beat here. Just one mistake will give NRG championship point. Good progress from Chronicle and Crashes in terms of ultimates. Kayak as well. Got to be conscious of NRG's threat. These lesser purchases.
Oh, he's got to be careful from getting overwhelmed here. I don't know if he's reloaded yet. Boaster could be... he's lucky to be alive. Playing that by a very fine margin. And NRG are on the site. They're going to get a plant. They do have two sheriffs here too. Don't think it's out of the woods just yet.
I'm worried.
You and me both, Mike. You and me both.
Some key utility, yeah, missing for NRG, but Fnatic locked out still.
Boaster putting his body on the line, gonna be the first man in here. And oh dear, Marder, gonna get things started, but a good reaction. Can't leave this too late though. Can't let NRG get tucked in on it. Alpha, big fight. Good follow-up.
Scuba removed as well.
God, the fans are desperate for it, aren't they, Mike?
You can hear the arena explode. Like I said, few things to cheer for so far in this series. Yeah, no timeouts left. Fnatic to really ride the crowd now in terms of the mental reset. 4 in a row. Still a 6-round deficit.
Odin's out. Operator's out. Big guns coming online. No ults to play with in this round though. Maybe Marder could work towards it, 2 away. Still, the other side, already got Quans here. Looking at Kayak's not far off. Crash, and speaking of Kayak, to pick himself up after a disastrous start.
Yeah, 1 kill in the first half.
Yes, he did. And his timing could be spot on here. Waiting for a moment. NRG, swing. And this time, they are going to miss on the first, but Brock with a good trade.
Spike will be noted in transition, though. Now, do Fnatic overreact? Still 2 towards B. See Boaster toying with the idea of leaving Alpha to anchor. NRG are drifting to the west.
45 seconds. Smoke placed over towards middle. We know where it's going now. It is towards B. Bron's still here.
Bron's going to catch this TP.
Crash is still here. He's seen it. They're going to hear it. And Chronicle's still going to catch it. Brilliantly done by him. Denying the paranoia build-up there. A little bit of a TP, but Ethan does get affected. Can't get away from it just yet. Has to dip out from this, bow out from this. 20 seconds. I think the door might be shut, Mike.
Yeah, it's too many question marks now, knowing Fnatic could have sent an extra body here. NRG gonna have to just settle for the 3 weapons. Fnatic will find number 6. Starting to piece together something that could potentially be absolutely magical.
There's no hurry for NRG, not yet. No desperation needs
no,
to
they
be played.
can, yeah, they can wait out.
Timeout. Actually, a good chance for Fnatic too to be able to check back in.
Yeah, almost a godsend for Fnatic to find a reset of their own.
But it also takes that momentum away too from Fnatic, it feels like. They're in a bit of a rhythm there. 5 in a row.
Poison Chalice in that regard for sure. Well, they want to get on with it. They know what they have to do. Certainly want to be able to sink their teeth into their approach here in the second half. Kayak, that was ultimate ready. Saw Chronicle obviously throw his out to secure previously. Crashies just missing 2. The other side though, I mean NRG, I said they can almost just stack up, wait for a full house effectively. In terms of the ultimates, that's the benefit of this kind of lead.
This feels like it's the first time that NRG have been dictated to in any way, right? This feels like they've been in control of the vast majority of every approach, every site, everything they've been doing has been on the money. First time we're seeing them having to adjust a little bit here, really.
Oh, this is a nice spot. Yes.
See how it looks coming out of this. Still on 11. Still a bye. It's not there yet.
I'm going to try and make use of operator. Marder left behind in the previous round. NRG look as if they want to explore mid slightly. At least the drone here going to open up the possibilities, but I think with no confirmation now, maybe a more traditional approach towards A. But Kayak is deep on this side. He's just giving up.
Yeah, and on right now, he's on the run. No one was really near here, so maybe banking on a retake, but he finds some ground to stand on. He goes back for seconds. Gotta be careful! Kayak! What in God's name was that? But Ethan, still standing in control, gonna take the site into his hands and get the plant in play. Time on their side, 3 to defend.
Sat with paranoia here, but going to be stunned off. Has to send it out very early on just to counter the fault line.
Okay, clearing close with the utility. Posting in Crons. Ethan still standing here. Still in their way! Ethan again! Brock as well! Bullet by bullet. That heart is breaking on the Fnatic side.
How they dig Brock out of this position?
I don't think they can. Time starting to tick. Chronicle does find him, but Scuba pushing NRG up to 12.
And any margin they had now stripped away. And it didn't cost much. NRG will bring some key ultimates into the next round. Kayak still fighting with heart. There's just not enough. Hunter's Fury available here for Bork. Ethan and Son both have their ults.
And right off the rip,
yeah. Aggression.
He's back into it. Desperate to do damage. Draws blood and gets away.
TP cancelled here, but huge advantage. Hunter's Fury gone from the Arsenal. NRG will be forced to pivot here. Reclearance through mid and Boaster on the other side of this. Will spot out nice and early. And we'll note the TP as well. Just saw the ping happen.
Big info, but Alpha, he's been quiet. Needs to get louder now. Marder gonna ward him away. Mid is firmly in the hands of NRG.
Yeah. Plenty of options still.
So dangerous though. And Marder's drawing so many eyes. It's Kayak who's kind of offsetting this by being deeper on B, but they're going to try and split through middle. But crashes right back in towards those headlights again. Ethan takes down one. Now you're looking at Kayak to be again the difference maker. Oh my God, they didn't see him. If they did, Alpha the one to stay alive. Take away the spike. Pop flash in. It's Marder to find. Giving away on position though. That spike is still an issue. And Crash is getting closer. Marder and Scuba, the two threats, the two dangers. Yes, surrounded, but still standing. Looking to find one here. Boaster. Sometimes it's best to not know, sometimes it's best to just wait. But he takes the time to strike. And Marder can't get the gun out. Boaster this time, pulling Fnatic through.
Big kills from the leader of Fnatic to secure here another round. One more piece of the puzzle. And this, it looked like things were
I thought that was it, Mike.
Yeah, approaching the culmination.
Still a buy, still ults. That was off a big start from Kayak there.
Yeah, removing Bork immediately. He's on the hunt once more.
Oh, this takes nerves of steel to go for. You wouldn't do it again, right? Would you? This time it's Ethan on the other side. So close. The paranoia! The Kayak again! Starts things off exactly how he would have dreamed of. And now you can see the Hunter's Fury coming down. They're so close, but Kayak's still close by. Primary not available. Swing from Alpha. Kayak back and forth. Fnatic coming alive!
Now I think people might be starting to believe the round to break the economy of NRG. Kayak
The rookie.
digging so deep. A rookie, by the way. His first time.
What are you doing, you?
Under this sort of pressure. NRG will call another timeout. Just 4 rounds separate these teams now.
I don't know what the buy's going to look like here. It's certainly not going to be pretty if NRG go for it. And is
Well,
this...
the concern being, sorry, Lauren,
No,
they're
go ahead.
now off kilter. That snowball round is gone. They
Yep.
can't stack the deck in terms of these ultimates.
Scuba just burned theirs, Brock burnt theirs, Son barely building it back. Maybe it is time to send some hopes and prayers. Maybe it's just Kayak on the other side. 13 now, he started this half on one.
One kill. And when you need him most, has stepped up.
They're not there yet though. It has to be perfect. We can't stress it enough. Yes, there's no snowball rounds. Yes, the buy won't be perfect here. You can't slip up. You can't let your eyes off the prize for just a second. This could be monumental. This could make all the difference. Another round, potentially up to 9. In their way, 2 shorties, 3 classics. NRG standing as 5.
Test the A site once more, which was a problem previously for Fnatic, but it's as if they've learned from their mistakes previously, but NRG with a ton of freedom to move into.
Yeah.
Ethan up close and personal once more.
This is very nice, but that's even better. Alpha finding security, crashes as well. Pistols on the other side. This should never have been the threat of the round, but they do have a plant. It's a little bit of mid-presence.
Marta's gonna get
Foul.
caught.
Very well timed again. All right, Ethan and Brock trying to take a stand here themselves. Oh! All right, if you wanted a reason to believe, now is the time.
This war of attrition, Lauren. NRG still able to cause problems, but Fnatic starting to answer back. Like I said previously, these A-site hits causing so many issues for Fnatic. Unable to find a response. Now, a course correction. But NRG now back on a bye. Light shields, but an Odin in hand for Brock.
And yes, it's a tantalizing prospect, isn't it? The idea of a comeback like this. I hope can be a dangerous thing. To be crushed in a second, potentially. But another chance at it, another go. To show us how bad you want it. How far you're willing to fight as Kayak puts everything on the line again. He goes as far as this. He
Let it
stands his
expire.
ground.
Yeah. We'll actually allow this cooldown to run out here, so we'll put in motion a rotation here from Fnatic. NRG potential to re-clear him.
Kayak again. All that pressure. He's up for one. A 1-for-1 trade. The rotations are on the way.
It's going to draw them back here. Marta hasn't made progress, but you can see now Chronicle and Crashy's heading towards B. Alpha will, again, hasn't noted Marta's deep position, but now we'll see the back lines of NRG.
Yeah, this is the keys to the site at the very least, right? They should be able to get a plant off this. Ethan on the site.
Testing this understanding once more. Can Fnatic find another response here on A?
It's so much to ask for, and Chronicle's nowhere near. Crashy's actually going to post on Fury, send him scrambling. I'm pretty sure he's done some hell of a good damage. Look at Som here. It's posted to find Ethan, and hold on. They don't even have the plant down yet. Alpha is just behind us. If he walks this, oh my god, he's got a ledge to play from. Marder gonna slip back through. The plant's still not in. Brock called in on, spraying in,
Alpha's
hoping. Alpha is down hella low here. Marder on guard duty towards CT. All 4 players coming his way. This could be their downfall. Marder goes forward. Chronicle sends it back. Brock next up here. Odin, Flash, run again! Fnatic are making me a believer! I can't believe what we're seeing!
Paris on its feet now. Everyone making themselves known on the side of Fnatic. 9 rounds to 1 in this second half. And with that frugal purchase in the previous, we'll give NRG another shot.
Can't believe it.
But the crack's starting to show behind this. Marder going to be struggling.
Yes.
If Fnatic find 11, it won't be a full purchase they're facing off against.
Different start this time though. Kayak not going to go diving head first. Marder, big damage.
Chip damage.
Unconfirmed, but well thought through.
Trying to collect these ult orbs here. Marder just one away. Som, no, he got his in the previous. Ethan one away from the TP as well on the side of Fnatic. Chronicle, Kayak just missing one apiece. And once more, NRG will dip their toes in this A site hold.
Silver drone just being used towards B. Sees nothing. This should be the goer. This should be prepare yourselves, batten down the hatches. Boaster trying to stay alive on the site. That's risky from him. Marder gonna see it all. And Marder committing. They've got to check on this. They've got to look his way. They have to give up at least challenging that plant. There's nothing they can do about it now, but Marder being enough of a nuisance, enough of the thorn in the side. Does he get away with it? No! Crashy's sending him down to the depths.
Well, a lot of time though.
4 more players to find, and a spike to defuse. It is not over at all. Kayak trying to step on in. Ethan hindered. Does he get spotted in time? Fnatic starting to flood back here. Ethan, the one in their way first. Trying to find a corner. Find a company to play from. Gets the reveal, but he gets dropped. Time now running low. Scuba, Bro, Som, still standing. Crashes! I can't believe it.
Diffuser.
Scuba! Oh my god, Scuba. He's done this before. He's done this before, but not today! Not in Fnatic's house! Not at a time like this!
We are witnessing absolute heroics here from Fnatic.
It's history in the making.
Everything falling into place now. Just one more. Just one more. Crashes now on his feet, staring down the faces on NRG. Held to the final hurdle, Lauren. It's just unbelievable to watch.
It'll all still be over though. Still. Not out of the woods. The chance to land that killing blow. Fnatic doing everything right.
Don't miss it too much.
Now, right here. This is dangerous though. We can see the positioning of Scuba. Kayak is investigating this.
We'll tuck in this time. Go any further forwards. NRG drifting back this way. Kayak has been on point this half. Had to be for Fnatic. There's NRG now, looking as if the ones to potentially hesitate slightly.
He has to hold though, and he's trying to just play
Oh my
his
God.
life. Kayak, the awful little dodger at this point. And now the game's been given away, 35 seconds. NRG have to make their minds up, and they're on the run.
30 seconds left.
First time you've seen NRG really scrambling for answers. Kayak going forward again.
There's no way you're going back for more. Back for seconds, but he's back in his place. But Crashes is here, Ethan denied. Crashes, you're not going to stand against this alone. You're going to wait for the support, right?
Chronicle's got ult here.
Certainly does.
And he's here very early on. He's going to send it.
This could be it. This could be how it's defined. Denied on the first attempt. Crashes again. I said it last time, but this time he is burying him in that jersey. A 1v3 required would be a miracle. It's looking like OT is here. Crashes above and beyond. Standing tall for Fnatic to take us to OT.
Who else but Fnatic to be able to do the unthinkable time and time again? When they look dead and buried, Lauren, they pull this out of the bag.
And it's Crashes.
Crashes, Chronicle, Kayak stepping up to the challenge here.
Job's not done though, Mike.
All it is yet another shot to close out.
That's what it takes. But this time it's a different looking Fnatic. Looking like they've remembered who they are. On the other side, NRG a little stunned, but still standing, still alive, still very much able to close out here in map 3.
Kayak continues to pressure. Scuba, curious. Sight lines are cut here. Alpha actually will be able to reinforce this position. Ball is drawn out very early on as well. Still a minute to play with here.
So close though. So close to each other.
Look at Chronicle.
Leaving him inserted towards B? Like, just unconsidered. Kayak's got 3 trying to re-clear him. But he has been monstrous. But this is the entirety of NRG. They've sent the whole team to handle the rookie on the other side. They can't do it alone. It takes 2. But the plant's now in play. Time is sitting on Fnatic's favor. Crashes getting up to no good. Gonna catch Scuba, but goes down as well. Blow for blow. Back and forth, these two. But another in the line. Another willing to put life on the line. Dangerous. Kron is going to be revealed. Falls. NRG looking to take the lead now with the player to the good, but the time not on their side. It's on Boaster. It's on Alpha. Playing deeper on this, trying to play to that tempo and time. Ticking away. Now NRG, they're on the side here. They're going to be denied on the first go. Fnatic finding form when it matters most. From the depths of ruins, they are back and finally in the lead.
You simply can't deny it. The heart that this team is able to channel in these sorts of situations. Like I said, in the very exclusive club. And on the brink of starting that very process. Map point now for Fnatic. NRG going to be rattled after this half.
Oh, they will. Still need to close this down, though. It's taken this much to bring NRG just to 1 knee. Certainly not out yet. It's the A-site again. This time a little faster, a little bit more direct. Boaster wants to stand his ground.
Yeah, trying to desperately get a kill. Through these smokes here, obviously the Cove going to be blocking all that damage.
Ooh,
Anti-Ball's
big
off.
deny.
Still
Big deny. Still don't have the plant, and there could be problems here, but denied up towards heaven. They can't actually make much of that, but they slow it down for just a second. Pre-take! Alpha! Finding Som and putting him in his grave. NRG down to 4 now. Ethan on a bit of an island, but NRG back to back! Not out of it yet! It's Crash, he's supposed to have to do a 2v4 or we're going again. Ethan.
Looking to play spoiler here.
Oh man, Ethan.
He's got another smoke to play into.
They have no idea that he still waits here. Gets cleared. And now it's on the back line. Boaster gonna get it towards halfway. Comes off from this. But Murder! Breaking their hearts and silencing the crowd again. 13-13.
First real-time NRG have found comfort in terms of, I'm hearing boos too.
I'm hearing boos. I love it.
In terms of standing their ground here.
Yep.
So like I said, once this plant doesn't happen on that first wave, it's so difficult for NRG to actually contest the site. All tied up once more. We go again. Kayak potentially going to play into this space in middle. Able to get himself into the same spot. I think even catching a glimpse of Brock here. And Alpha here in quick succession. NRG previously didn't want to dig him out here. We're happy to concede this space. And last time it was Crashies and Chronicle to pressure towards B also.
Yep.
But Scuba's here. It's that extra layer in terms of the defense.
Trying to catch something here. They do, but Kayak can't quite get the kill. It's an issue.
Well, he drew so much pressure last time that NRG sent 4 people towards Kayak.
I mean, it's looking pretty close to, right? Now he's got a little bit of help in the form of Alpha, but Brock on the receiving end, while all this happens, the spike is coming towards A. There's still Ethan here, though. He's not going to be falling off this. He still wants to control this side of the map. He was the kind of one who closed that last account, but kept NRG standing in this. It's Brock under a lot of pressure, a lot of scrutiny as Crash. She's going to try and get ahead.
Does Ethan get cleared?
Has been found. Fnatic still looking like they're on form here. Plant going to be in play. Brock going to find Chronicle, though. But the time's on their side and a man to the good. But Scuba, Brock, Marder, deadly players. Kayak. Is he ready for this? There's a lot of bodies there. And it's him to claim it. Leaving Marder and Brock with almost no access.
No. I'm going to get sent in, but nobody's agreed down on the other side. There's a Cam late on site here. And Marder all the way up though. He's going to find Poster.
He's still going. Not going to get any more. Kayak. He's a different beast altogether now. Finally showing what we knew was true about him. Brock can do nothing. Fnatic again. Back in the lead.
Another chance to close out Abyss here. And to set things in motion, potentially, for Fnatic.
Whoa.
Yeah, Crashies and Kayak have just come alive.
And we've complimented Kayak in the past of having that capability of activating even after a very hard game. I didn't expect to see it at this level.
He's doing it here and now against this opponent.
After those scorelines, but an early loss. Boaster sent away.
Yeah. Early casualty. Not even sure how that happened, actually, seeing where the death marker ended up, but...
Maybe just a pre-fire spam over towards A. It's been a bit repetitive from Boaster there.
Alpha now tasked with being the anchor once more. As NRG, you can see on the minimap, starting to make moves this way. Maybe second-guessing themselves. But Fnatic making the right moves elsewhere. You can see Kayak already on a deeper sight line. So we'll set things in motion in terms of this rotation.
I was wondering if they path back this way, but actually it looks a little bit like what we saw from Marder in regulation.
Yeah.
Very well timed, seeing nothing following that utility, allowing that cheat of rotation over towards A. Alpha, prepare yourself. NRG are on the way, and this time they look like they mean it. Marder can't quite make it. Kayak. He's trying to be as fast as possible, almost catching them in their heels. There's problems from both sides here. Doesn't think about Braun. Now he does! Fnatic standing tall on the verge now. It's Som, the last one alive. This will be something you will never forget. Fnatic pulling off the simply unthinkable.